Now let's add the ear. So you can see that if I go to the side view here, we got a lot more geometry to work with. Again, I'm going to turn off the grid. I'm going to turn on wireframe on shaded. And I'm going to look right here. And I'm going to say, okay, I want maybe actually all of this to kind of be, I'm going to say where the ear kind of comes out from, if you will. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my extrude, scale inward on itself like this, and then I'm going to start to adjust this. So if I go to vertex, I'm going to grab some of these, kind of push that up, and I'm not really worried about like the ear yet. Okay, what I'm worried about, or what I'm trying to achieve here, is where the ear is going to grow out from. So I'm just going to kind of go like this. And I can start to see that I'm getting kind of a circle. That's obviously is going to circle the ear. Aha, I can start to see how much cleaner that's starting to look. Okay, it's giving me a nice kind of, again, a launching pad for that ear. An area that it can grow out from. Okay. Now if I look at this in this view, I can see, again, if it's happening on both sides, that's good. And if it wasn't, I wouldn't be too worried about it because I can always delete one side. But now I should be able to select that ear. And I think, again, I think I'm going to continue this process of actually making it even smaller like this. Okay, great. Now we've got real tight kind of section for an ear. Okay, excellent. Now, there it is. Yeah, that looks good. And if I look at from here, I can extrude. So I can just hit extrude and then pull out like that. And of course, it's going to look weird right away. But with the ears still selected, or with those faces still selected, I'm going to go to the rotate, and I'm going to kind of rotate it this way. And the ear is going to kind of come out, like the back of it is going to be what's kind of the main essence of the ear. Okay, maybe I'll scale this down. But I feel like, and in the inside, it's going to be almost kind of hardly there. Yeah, it's going to be more like that. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and select some vertices, some stragglers, if you will, and kind of get them in place. Okay, is it hard to see here? Yes, it is. But I feel like I'm just going to do my best. Okay, then I can also go like this. I can put an edge loop in here. Okay, and with that edge loop, I can kind of maybe select some of these faces, and I could push them back like that. And then also right here. And I'm going to go ahead and select these edges and kind of pull that out. Okay, excellent. Now I feel like, again, you can see I'm kind of abandoning this just because it's kind of hard to see from that angle. Maybe I'll get this aligned maybe a little bit. And here's kind of a cool trick. So what I could do here is I could select these and I could merge them. And then I could increase this. Then I can come down here. I can merge these. And I believe this is merge. And then again, there we go. And I could merge all of these. So I could just press G to repeat it. There we go. And now I collapse that so it's not as tight here. And you can see that I ended up with a couple of triangles. But if I actually right click, go to edge, and if I select this edge, it actually turns that into a quad still. And it's more obvious if this gets moved back like that. I can see that that's a quad. And then down here as well, I'm going to right click, go to this edge and delete that. And that again becomes a quad. Okay. If a quad, just meaning four-sided. And I feel like if everything can be a quad, that's exactly what we want. It is okay to have some triangles. I feel like if the triangles are in a strategic place, and I have a video on when triangles are okay, but I think that kind of a rule of thumb, if your model is 10% of or triangles or less, then you're fine. If it gets more than that, then you kind of get in trouble. But I think actually this is looking pretty good. Okay, cool. Now I feel like maybe for the inside of the ear, I can also do this. I can select like that. And now I can see kind of like extrusion in. So I'm going to go here and extrude, kind of go inward like that. And then maybe one more extrusion, G, and then kind of push that back like that. And then maybe scale that inward a little bit like that. Okay, cool. And again, I feel like this is kind of a stylized ear. You can set it however you want. And maybe this is not as, there's kind of more of an edge to it out there. Again, it's safer to pick with a regular select tool. And if some of these, maybe if I come in here and if I go to average vertices, I think that this was, this one's average vertices, I believe. And if not, I could always go here and I could go to average vertices. And then if I press G, again, this one's kind of like smoothing it out. Just so I'm kind of blending it, if you will. There we go. And now I can start to see that we've got the ear. And you'll also notice that the model looks maybe kind of, I'm going to call it faceted. Okay. What I can also do is I can select this and I can go to mesh display, soften edge, and now it's going to look even smoother. Yeah, kind of. Maybe I'll take some of these points here, like this one, and again, I'll do the average vertices. There we go. This is a nice way, instead of kind of using the smooth tool or even the sculpt geometry, this is kind of a alternative to that. Okay, excellent. All right.